Hi guys, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Okay, this is going to be a first look at Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, when you first start the game up, obviously you haven't got a profile yet. So, I'm going to create one called UH1. You'll see why UH in a minute. You then select your picture. If you're male, you'll get that lot. If you click there, if you're female, then you get female pictures. So, obviously I'm going to go for male. And I'm going to go for the first one. It doesn't really matter. I will take that truck and that logo. That'll be fine. So UH1, because I'm going to call my trucking company Universal Haulage. So hit create. Okay, I'm using a steering wheel, a Thrustmaster steering wheel. For some reason it's not detecting. Come on. I think it's got it now. Yep, that's okay. So, wheel will obviously be my steering. I've got a pedal for the throttle and a pedal for the brake. I've put it on automatic because I don't have a clutch pedal. So I'm going to use my hat switch to look up and down, and left and right, and finish that wizard. So that should load. Okay, so now we need to decide where we're going to start. Now some people say start in the middle of the map. I'm going to start in Cambridge in the UK because Wales born, so what the hell. So confirm that. No, I'm not going to walk through the tutorial. Purposes of this video, so let's just wait until this loads up. Here we go. First time it loads it takes a while, but after this you'll find it'll load a great deal quicker. It's got to read a lot of graphics. So there you go. So Cambridge. So the first job it gives us is a very short one, Cambridge to Cambridge, you can see. So we're at the farm in Cambridge. If I hit F6, you'll see on the sat-nav screen, it now shows where I'm going, Cambridge Carrefour. Badly spelt, as you can see. So before we actually do it, I'm just going to set a bit more stuff up. So I'm going to go to options, and I'm going to turn that music off. You can have streaming radio and play your own music if you put the MP3 files in the right folder. So gameplay, I'm going to enable fuel consumption. Fatigue simulation is on, so when we've got our own truck we'll have to fill up with fuel when we run low and also rest when we're tired. I'm going to change the currency to British pounds because I'm British. So there you go. Keyboard. Now this is where I'm going to set up the buttons on my wheel. So I'm going to have one to start and stop the engine. I'm going to have left turn indicator, right turn indicator, hazard warning lights, light modes to turn me lights on, high beam headlights, and horn, and wipers for when it rains. Okay, let's go down. I'm going to set up just a button for a couple of views, the standard interior view and the top down view, and I'll explain why you might want that later. Obviously you'll set your controllers up whichever way you prefer. Trailer attached detached is going to be the last one, so that's all set up, so I can go out of that now. Okay, now I'm going to go back to profiles. Okay, and I'm going to go to Mod Manager. Now there are lots of mods on the internet. If you just search ETS2 mods you'll find no end. But what I'm going to do is just put these across. So AI Traffic Pack gives us proper lorries with proper company names on them. Painted Traffic Pack, we'll have those. We'll have the Trailers and Cargo Pack, which gives us more different cargoes to carry and different trailers. And we just need these two for that as well, and then that will be it for now. I'm not going to do the oversized load one yet. So I'll just confirm those changes and then continue going. Now this will take a few seconds first time as well, but once you, if you close the game down and reopen it, you'll find this launches much quicker, but it's because I've put those mods in. And I'll show you what the mod has achieved when it loads up, so just be patient for a few seconds. It does take a little while to load when you first install mods. As I say, you will look online, find loads and loads of mods, and you'll decide which ones you want to use to make the simulation more realistic. So it's getting there, should be there in a minute. Okay, here we go. So current job is B for Cambridge to Cambridge, as we know. So now when I hit F6, see Carrefour is now spelt correctly, C-A-R-R-E-F-O-U-R. So all the company names that originally start as Transinet, Stokes, Tremere, stuff like that, are now real company names like DHL, UPS, etc, etc, etc. So, this screen also shows you next rest stop in. So if we were driving our own truck in 10 hours 58 minutes time, we would have to rest. I'm going to hit F5 to put it back to the sat nav. And just before we go any further, just on the top of the screen, you've got your current speed, which currently obviously shows 0 miles per hour. You've got the gear, which is currently neutral. You've got a picture of your truck, which will show red areas if you get any damage. You've got your fuel there, so it's not our truck, we don't need to fuel it, they've given us a truck with fuel in, and the trailer is already connected. Excuse me. When you've got your own truck, you need to connect to the trailer, and then you'll see an icon of a bed. Now that will go blue and then finally red, and if you don't rest you will get a fine. So you get lots of warnings and you have to rest. There's an envelope there which is the email. We haven't got any email at the moment, but we will get some. And then we've got the time, Monday 10:05. Okay, so let's do this. Start up the truck. I'm going to turn the lights on just in case, but you shouldn't need them on this run, but you must have lights on when it's dark or when it rains, otherwise you'll get a fine. You'll get fines for jumping red lights, speeding or hitting other cars or vehicles. Now you will find that the AI vehicles do some strange things at times. They'll drive straight into you and then you end up getting a fine. Hopefully that won't happen to us too much, but you do need to watch out for what the AI vehicles get up to sometimes. They can be a bit strange. Okay, so you can see the graphics. It's really nice scenery, I've got to say. Born in Cambridge, this does look a bit like Cambridge so far, I've got to say. So let's just pull forward and stop about there. Okay, no traffic that way, no traffic that way. We're good to go. So we're in a 30-mile-an-hour limit in the cities. It's always 30 in the cities. When you get out on the main roads you get 50 and 60. But so if you look at the sat nav, it's telling us to go left at this roundabout. Recognise some of the buildings here as being modelled on Cambridge buildings. So looks pretty good. Let's check we're okay to go. No, we're not. Got a bus coming around there. Okay, that's fine now. So obviously you've got to drive to the rules of the road. I'm trying to get my view to centre where I want it. They'll do. Okay, now we're going to go right here, so we'll indicate right. Quite a nice truck, this one. It's a Renault, I think, but it's quite nice. Quite like this one. Digital speedo and all that stuff. So just wait for this light to change. Come on. Hey, there we go. So we're okay for traffic at the moment, so we'll nip down here and we're going to Carrefour, which is this one on the left. So there's Carrefour. So we're going to go in here. So we turn in here, and that's where we need to park our trailer. So you can see the spinning icon and the white area on the ground, and I've just I can get that in. Come on. Are you going to make me reverse it? No, you're not. Okay, that's fine. We're in. So, for some reason we're not moving. Okay, put it in reverse and reverse back. Okay, we can reverse back. So, let's now try doing a better job of getting in there. Oh, come on. Thank you. It's better. Right, so let's turn here and straighten up. Now, parking your trailer. You can just skip parking the trailer, hit enter, but you miss out on experience points. You do need the experience points. So, I'm now going to reverse back and park this trailer, hopefully. So there we go. Now, just while I do that, the reason I said I set a view to the top-down view is it can be useful when parking your trailer, but obviously a real truck driver does it with his wing mirrors. So I'm going to go back to the inside view, pull forward and straighten this up a little bit, hopefully. There we go, that's better, and reverse it back. And when you got it right, this does take some practice when you first start, but when you got it right, that area will go green. He says confidently. There you go, it's gone green. So I can disconnect my trailer. And there we go. So we've got excellent rating for that. And we got 45 experience points for parking the trailer and 2 for the job. So it's really worth parking trailers. So that's our first job done. That's going to be our headquarters. Doesn't look much at the moment, but we'll be upgrading that later. So that's our garage. And that is our first job complete. So I'm going to see you in the next episode when we will get our next job from the job market and go off and deliver another load, and eventually we'll get to the point where we can get a bank loan and buy our own truck. So I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye.